I'm not really sure what to expect in there, but I've got my strength back and Jep is with me. Let's do it. The inlet! It's the inlet the robot mentioned.
In the cliff on the northern plateau, look for a passage at an altitude of 340 feet. On the entrance passage to the inlet, once at the inlet, exit and cross the sanctuary. To the geothermal motor. Here is a detailed map.
Okay, we haven't seen the end of our problems, but we'll eventually find that famous motor. Thief! What a nuisance, that monkey! He's gone and hidden his loot on a palm tree. Jep, you have to find a way to recover it. Tidal wave? A volcanic eruption? I just hope the motor's still accessible. My boat! I didn't expect to find it here. She's in really poor condition. I'd be surprised if I were able to set my boat back afloat. As for the record, to think that it was within my grasp when I went overboard. In 1 second, I lost everything. Hey! You up there! What's that about? These engraved marks are weird. They look like a mold. Okay, enough. Stop thinking about your boat. You could have died. Whatever you're living through now is a gift. That's a route for Jeb. How are you, sweetie? The stairway has collapsed. I wouldn't take a chance trying to climb it. Okay, what now? Gently, gently. The lime has to be poured very slowly. Wow, it was hot around here. Luckily, the lava flows didn't cross the ravine. Our vine bridge is destroyed. What's wrong with this poor critter? Can't say that I'm thrilled at the idea of walking a tightrope above molten lava. That'd be more Jep's specialty. What have you got on your mind? Perfect. Oh, that voice. I was really scared. This plant grew so fast. Maybe it'd keep growing if I replanted it somewhere else. That's a route for Jack. Well, honey? Now I have to refire the vase to set the color. Perfect. What's happening, you little devil? Come over here and get your ears scratched, sweetie. Still nothing in the sky. I wonder when help will come. Well, we'll see when we see. Better not think about that and stay concentrated on my goal. Oh! What is it? It looks like a temple, as old as the mountain. It certainly can't be Nemo who built it. Victory! Our enemies are running away and our allies control the high points. The coast is clear, Jep. Ground is littered with monkey bones. Jep, it's certainly not your people who built this place, but it seems they've made it their cemetery. Oops, I didn't do it on purpose. What a weird impression. All of a sudden, lots of memories are flooding my mind. green gas. There are terrible things happening on the island. Have to stay calm. There's danger everywhere, but the greatest risk is that the island may explode. And if there's a solution, it must be underground. He who has intelligence will discern the known in the unknown and understand how much the other is like him. He who has intelligence will discern the known in the unknown and understand how much the other is like him. I'm happy to see you, rascal. Why, that's me. Tell me. Wow, motorcycle. You look awful. Another helicopter? Where does she come from? A plains gorilla, my cousin and Jep's.
Oh, you.
A female Australopithecus, my ancestor. She's related to Jep too. We keep it in the family.
Wow.
A Cro-Magnon man. He's a very close relative. More than my cousin. He's my brother. This one seems like a mix between an orangutan and a spider monkey, and it's wearing clothes. I've never seen anything like it. Yet it's human without question. What a strange impression. I wonder what this one has on its head. Is it an ornament or a bone crest or comb? Yet another species. They're all primates, but they're so different. If I had the time, I think I'd explore the whole collection. Yet another species. They're all primates, but they're so different. If I had the time, I think I'd explore the whole collection. You got me out of the lake. That's Jep.
Pencroff is right, my friends. We must no longer look on ourselves as cats.
A man dressed in 19th century style. He looks intelligent, but severe.
This island a prosperous colony.
Yet another species. They're all primates, but they're so different. If I had the time, I think I'd explore the whole collection. Yet another species. They're all primates, but they're so different. If I had the time, I think I'd explore the whole collection. Yet another species. They're all primates, but they're so different. If I had the time, I think I'd explore the whole collection. Yet another species. They're all primates, but they're so different. If I had the time, I think I'd explore the whole collection. This one looks like a lot of fun.
Yes, that's me. And with whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Call me Nemo. Captain Nemo.
Don't be offended. You're welcome, as were Cyrus Smith and his companions earlier. But in this part of the world, most of the time, it's pirates who tend to visit me. And as I appreciate my tranquility, I've invented a shield which will protect me for the rest of my life. It has a few defects, I confess, but I believe it'll do the job. X's geothermal motor will supply the necessary energy. Yes, X, that's what I call him. The being, the creature who built this place long, long ago. No, I won't take the chance of suggesting a date. Since Cyrus Smith, you're the first person I've invited to this site. But I suppose it is difficult to astonish a great traveler like yourself.
It's the Earth, the planet of my birth.
The motor. At last, I think I found the geothermal motor. It's stuck. Maybe a power supply problem? This part can be repaired, but the crystal it held has to be replaced. Careful. Oof. It's hot up here. Impossible to slip through there, and yet I'm far from fat. It's encrusted in the rock. Need a tool to extract it. Well, Jep? field control. The sphere has to be cleaned before a new sample is put in it. Green stuff. It's the gas which seeps into the core of living tissue. It's Captain Nemo. That man could be Nemo when he was young. As for the woman, I have the impression I've seen her face. But where? A book by Pasteur. Fermentations and so-called spontaneous generations. There's a paper slipped into the book. A handwritten note by Nemo. Gently, gently. The lime has to be poured very slowly. There, that should open it. Oh, that was tough. Even with the oil, I thought I wouldn't be able to open it. An airlock. I'm sure it opens into the lake. Take it easy, Jep. I'm not going to ask you to dive with me. Now that I'm equipped, I'll have all the time in the world to explore the lake. I hope Jep doesn't get into any mischief while he's waiting for me. The rock must have rolled over here because of tremors. There's something underneath it. A metal gate. Better get away. It's the mouth of a water main. Him again. looks like a combination lock. Darn. I forecast difficulties ahead. Well, Jep, you sure have made a mess of Captain Nemo's things. A to-do list? Huh. Nemo didn't have time to finish it. You rogue. At last. This time it seems like the motor's running fine. It sounds really smooth. I did it! I don't think the island will explode now. Fine. It's time to go outside now. The rescuers shouldn't be long. Maybe they're even here already. Incredible. It's like the whole island is going to disappear under a green cloud. I don't believe it. That dumb monkey must have turned off the motor. Oh no. We have to start all over again. We need to return to the turbine room. Hair and blood. The portcullis scraped the monkey when he went through. He's lucky he wasn't cut in two. Now to put the motor back in operation. to the turbine.
Hey you, get out of there or I'll steam you whole.
He deserves to be boiled. I can't do that. I've got to get him out of there before I start the motor again. No doubt about it. That scoundrel has gone in there.
Jep, you have to get that big lug to come out of his hole. Go on, Jep. Show him what you're made of.
He's really ill. I'll take care of him. But before anything, I have to get the stabilizer back to work or the island will end up exploding. That idiotic monkey touched the controls. Quick, we have to open the cover and start the motor up again. Hey, I heard the same sound when I unplugged the water main. It's back in operation, and for good this time, I hope. What the? He's dead. Oh no. If that powerhouse can die so quickly, then...
Jep! Oh no, not you! No kidding!
Jep, you have to hold on. I'm gonna cure you. You'll see. Death has touched the island. Now it's Jep's turn. And then... No. There has to be a way to stop this. With Nemo's inventions at my disposal, I have to succeed.
Here's my replica of X's mixer. It allows one to create organic compounds with a specific goal, the most violent poisons, and their antidotes.
That fat monkey has broken everything.
3 fundamental organic bodies. I tested different combinations on healthy and sick cellular tissues.
Blown fuse. That should be repairable. Well, well. It would be a good idea if the bottle were to be filled with gas. If I manage to eliminate that green matter, I think I'll be able to cure Jep. I did it! I found the gas that neutralizes the green one. What? The cells are dying. I was wrong. The green gas doesn't attack life, it protects it. But then where is the aggression coming from?
From the exterior.
Captain, you are dead, aren't you?
My body is lying under the beach where you buried it. My consciousness lingers in my ruined vessel. Listen to me carefully. My time is limited. The disease destroying our island is caused by animalcula. The wind carried them here as soon as the shield was breached.
Animalcula?
Microorganisms. You saw them in the microscope.
But why am I not affected?
Because you come from the exterior like them. Your body is resistant, but the plants and animals of the island have been cut off from the world for 150 years. They have no defense against the new threats that have appeared outside.
Then the green mist?
It paralyzes and destroys the animalcula. It's X's response to this sort of attack. X, the first master of this island, who tamed the volcano and built the motor. This land was his garden. He wanted to protect it. As soon as his apparatuses detect a threat, they produce a treatment.
Treatment? And yet the plants die, like the animals. And Jep is going to die too.
X didn't foresee an attack of this magnitude. His machines don't produce enough gas.
Then there's no hope?
Yes, there is. Putting the shield back in operation would halt the invasion. In a sealed area, the gas produced would be sufficient to destroy the animalcula. The island would be saved.
If I activate the shield, I'll have to stay here.
I've done what I can to help, but I cannot spare you the pain of the choice. This island is my legacy. You can refuse it or accept it. Farewell, Nina.
That alarm. It's surely the rescue helicopter coming. If I want to leave the island, I've got to get out onto the beach quickly. But is that really what I want? If I activate the shield, I stay on the island, with no human company, like Nemo back when. Can I really renounce all that?
Come here, baby. Whatever happens, we'll stay together.
If I want to get back home, I have to go through this door and meet my rescuers. You have to hang on, Jep. They're going to come get us, you know, and we'll find a way to cure you.
The situation's not normal, Delta 4. The beach is covered with a green gas. Never seen anything like it. It's like the island's been hit by a chemical attack. What are my orders, over? Roger, Delta 4. I repeat, take no risks. I'm coming home. It's clear.
That alarm. It's surely the rescue helicopter coming. If I want to leave the island, I've got to get out onto the beach quickly. But is that really what I want? If I activate the shield, I stay on the island with no human company, like Nemo back when. Can I really renounce all that? What an idiot! I made too sudden a movement and the motor stopped. I'm as hopeless as the robot. Doesn't work. The problem comes from the motor. It ought to run at full speed. Doesn't work. The problem comes from the motor. It ought to run at full speed.
Longitude 150 degrees, 30 minutes. Latitude 34 degrees, 57 minutes. Nothing at the position indicated. Repeat, no land in sight. Copy that. I'm coming home. Clear.